All right, now we are looking at Prep Test 62, logic game number 2. In this game, we are making some stained glass windows, and we have 5 colors to choose from, G, O, P, R, and Y, and we know that we're making 3 windows. They have also given us a number of rules, the first of which tells us that the windows all have at least 2 different colors of glass. And I say rules, I should clarify a little bit. That is actually stated in the setup, not as a formal rule of the game. So thus, I've made a drawing here where we're going to be placing colors into bins, each bin representing a window. And we have at least 2 colors per window. And the question mark represents the fact that there could be more than 2 in any given one of these windows. So let's go ahead and work our way through the formal rules of this game. The first one says exactly 1 window contains both green and purple glass. Now, the actual numbers of the windows don't really seem to play into the game at all, so we can just go ahead and write in green and purple into any one of the windows. We know that we have G and P in exactly one of the windows. That also means that we cannot have G and P in either of the other 2 windows. So we can clearly mark that. Next rule, exactly 2 of the windows contain rose glass. So we can say R in 2, and I'm just going to call them bins. It's easier to write than windows. Next, if a window contains yellow glass, then that window contains neither green nor orange. So if yellow, then no green and no orange. And lastly, if a window does not contain purple glass, then it contains orange. So if no purple, then orange. I should also note that in the setup, they specified that every color needs to be used at least once. So I'll write that down here. All colors used. Great. So now let's take a look at some inferences. So first, let's do our contrapositives. We have a if-then statement right here that would switch to if G or O, then no yellow. And we have one right here that would change to if no O, then P. Now let's think about these a little bit more right now. This one, if green or yellow, if G or O, then no yellow. Or, the original rule, if yellow, then no green and no orange. That means that green and orange can only appear collectively in 1 or 2 bins. So green and orange only in 1 or 2 bins. Because if they were in all 3 bins, you could never have any yellow anywhere, and that would break this rule. Okay? The other one that we might want to take note of is this set right here, which is basically telling us that there's always O or P. In every window, you need to have orange or purple. So that's about as far as we're going to get with our drawing for now. Although, the one little thing that we can add over here is we can say that there's no yellow in this window because there is green. Right? And then we know from this inference, if there's green, there's no yellow. So we're done with our setup, and we can dive into the questions.